If you are a small town girl and somewhere along the way, if the magic of internet happened and consumer internet happened to you, you would end up doing something with what you have, and that's what She Rose is all about. I'm invincible because I show up every day. I refuse to be taken down, and I'm always learning. Sairi Chahal is an ordinary Indian girl, a small town girl, a universe girl. Whitney Houston said, "I am every woman, and I am every woman." Everything in my life led to starting up She Rose. I grew up in small town India, in a small place called Muzaffarnagar. Grew up on factory campuses, hanging out with my dad, reading, and having a lot of time to be bored. I think something that we don't have a lot these days. But I was curious, I was a little bookworm, and I always hung out with my dad, listening to him talk about business. India is raised to be an entrepreneur. We are all raised to have jobs, we are all raised for security, we are all raised for look what the other person is doing. Thankfully, I had a lot of courage to not listen to what people say. I do my own thing, and I've always done that. If you are a small town girl and somewhere along the way, if the magic of internet happened and consumer internet happened to you, you would end up doing something with what you have, and that's what She Rose is all about. She Rose is really building women's internet. It's building something for every woman. Every woman has a device now. Every woman has a data pack now, and it is the biggest gap closer there is. And a lot of my life experiences led me to She Rose. It is a difficult business. One, there is nothing called women's internet. You know, it's not a category, but we're building the category. We are the category company. The other challenge is, if you're a woman building a woman's business, it is a tall order. You know, it is odds stacked against you. The bank guys still say, bring your husband, or you know, who's your father? And I think, and if you're a Indian woman with a short height and a little tiny frame, then you know you can be written off very, very quickly in every room that you walk into until you start speaking. I think we all face prejudices. We are a very stereotypical society. We still believe you know, some of the stereotypes that were fed to us thanks to everything around us. And I've also faced very, very similar situations, walking into meetings and people assuming that I'm the person who's going to either serve water or, you know, crank the projector on. But little do they forget that I've come here to make the main presentation. But it happens all the time. I've learned to give it back. You know, as much as there are odds, there are also opportunities, and we've been banking more on opportunities than the challenges. If you want something, then you have to give up something. And as a founder, one has to have as few priorities in life as possible. And I have very, very few priorities, I can tell you. I think the big support system I have is, you know, my team, my immediate staff, my own assistant, my you know, I think there's a battalion now, and I've learned to rely on them. I've learned to get more help than I possibly need, because it's always worth it. It's always worth your time. Being a woman, you are always cognizant of the hardships, of the challenges, of the life around you. And if you're not going to pay it forward, what's the whole point? I think it is the least we could do. You know, somebody did a lot of work, so we got here. The least we can do is send the escalator down.